Right there, ma'am. 22-40037 is called the state of Texas versus Heather Hendricks Bell. You, Miss Bell?
Yes, sir.
And you were here with Mr. Dusler, your attorney, and the probation office is here, and the state's attorney is going to be present here. There is a first amended motion to revoke probation that was filed on May 8th of 2026, just 3 days ago. Are we ready to go on this?
Judge, I don't even have an amended motion. I've got the original one that we have.
All right, let me tell you what the amended motion alleges. Number 6 committed the offense of illegal possession of a controlled substance on or about May 15th, 2025, over a year ago in Hartley County, Texas. That's what that is alleged. Is that still pending somewhere?
No, already did it.
That disposed of? Can you tell us what happened in it?
I got a year state jail.
When, and what was the date that occurred? Recently?
Yes, sir. I just came
Okay,
back.
just was Mr. Dusler representing you or another person?
Another.
Okay, all right. All right, why don't we just then go, Don, on the motion to revoke probation filed January 3rd,
Yes, so that's
2024. Would that be all right, or?
I think well,
Does
the
it really
first amended will still have some of that, should have that.
Yeah,
Previous before you get,
one, two, then.
that's fine, Judge. You don't have to do the
The
amended
difference,
part.
the first amended motion adds the allegation number 6.
Correct.
All right. So first amended motion, though, is the most recently filed, although for what is relevant at this time, it really doesn't matter whether it's the regular motion or first amended motion, but let's just, so it doesn't create confusion later, let's go with the most recently filed document. And does the defendant waive any additional time to prepare for answering this first amended motion to revoke probation, since she gets 30 days from the filing and the notice of it? And this was filed just May 8th, 3 days ago. But if we're only referring to the matters that were present in the original motion to revoke probation filed January 3rd, 2024, 2 years ago, can we go?
Yes, we'll waive it.
And you waive any additional time to prepare is waived on this. All right, that's awkward, but it still works. Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm any statement you make during this hearing, ma'am, shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Hello, your name. Does the defendant waive a formal reading of this motion to revoke probation, first amended motion to revoke probation in this cause number 22-40037? Can we proceed in summary?
Yes, sir.
In summary, then, this motion states that on January 9th, 2023, in this criminal district court of Jefferson County, Texas, you were sentenced to 2 years in the state jail, and that was you was placed on regular probation for 5 years for the state jail felony of fraudulent use or possession of identifying information. Is all of that true and correct?
Yes, sir.
Allegation 1 states that you committed the offense of falsification of a drug test on or about October 27th, 2023 in Hardin County, Texas, which was a violation of condition 1 of your probation order. And your probation order number 1 states commit no offense against the laws of this state or any other state of the United States. Is that allegation true?
True.
Are you pleading true to that voluntarily and because it is true and correct?
Yes, sir.
And do you understand that a voluntarily and knowingly made plea of true to one or more violations of probation, that is enough to grant a motion to revoke probation?
Yes, sir.
By preponderance of the evidence or greater, your probation can be revoked
Yes, sir.
and you can be sentenced to the full range of punishment, which is no less than 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail. Knowing that, you insist on pleading true today.
Yes, sir.
I find you were pleading true voluntarily. You understand and appreciate the consequences of pleading true.
Yes, sir.
And finally, allegation 2 states you failed to avoid injurious or vicious habits as required in condition 2 of your probation order, which states, strangely enough, avoid injurious or vicious habits by allegedly continued substance use of methamphetamine on or about September 26, 2023, which violates your probation. Is that allegation true and correct as well?
Yes, sir.
Are you pleading true and correct to this voluntarily? And again, do you understand, as what I stated before, what the consequences of pleading true can be? Your probation can be revoked and you can be sentenced up to the full range of punishment. Knowing all of that, you insist on pleading true today
Yes,
to
sir.
allegations 1 and 2 of this motion to revoke probation, first amended motion to revoke probation.
Yes, sir.
I find you are pleading true voluntarily, knowingly, intelligently to allegations 1 and 2. That is enough to grant this motion to revoke probation. Your probation can be revoked by preponderance of the evidence or greater and sentenced to no less than 180 days, no more than 2 years in the state jail. And you were intimately familiar with the consequences that you were facing. Agreement's been reached where your probation would be revoked. You would be sentenced to 18 months in the state jail, given credit for all time you have served in accordance with this. Is that your understanding of the
Yes, sir.
plan? If I follow this agreement, you have no right of appeal of your case. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Show you what's marked as state exhibit 1. Did you sign that document, understand it, discuss it with your attorney? Are the contents true and correct?
Yes, sir.
State's exhibit 1 typically.
No, sir.
Without objection admitted. State's exhibit 1 states that if I follow this agreement, you are waiving all rights of appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
It's made a part of the record for all purposes. I will follow this agreement. Anything else to add?
No.
All right, I'm going to find, Ms. Bell, that you have pleaded true to allegations 1 and 2 of this first amended motion to revoke probation and cause number 22-40037. You have done this voluntarily, knowingly, intelligently, and based upon discussions with your attorney. That is enough to grant this motion to revoke probation by a preponderance of the evidence or greater. Now, this motion to revoke probation is hereby granted and your probation is hereby revoked. You were earlier found guilty beyond a reasonable doubt of the state jail felony of fraudulent use or possession of identifying information and placed on probation. Your probation is hereby revoked and I am following this agreement. You are hereby sentenced to confinement in the state jail for 18 months. Do you understand what has happened today, Miss?
Yes, sir.
This closes this case out. Good luck to you. Hold on.